Chris. It just said it started recording just now. So, Chris, I
Yeah,
want to
you have to wait for it.
thank. Okay. Chris, I want to thank you for coming on today. I know your time is extremely valuable, and I want to talk to you a little bit about your business. If you don't mind, I would like to dive right in and start asking you a few questions.
Yeah, I got time to answer some questions. You don't have to hold me hostage.
Well, if you don't mind, in one sentence, as if I was a fifth grader, could you tell me what product or service you would like to start selling first, start promoting first?
All right, so what I do is I make video game events for people, and it's almost like a nerd vacation. So what I'm doing is selling tickets to the event and giving them an experience for one weekend each year, where they just get their own little vacation where they could kind of do what they want and be themselves.
Okay, so I like. I've never heard that. What you said, nerd vacation,
Nerdcation.
nerdcation.
Yep.
Okay, I like it. Well, actually, I've been to a couple of your events, and they are awesome, and I did enjoy myself. So, what you primarily wanting to do is you're wanting to focus on selling tickets to an event.
Yes, that's
Uh,
my main focus.
and what is the event called again, Chris?
The Beast in the East.
The Beast in the East. I like that. I like that. Well, what made you decide to schedule an appointment today? What was you wanting to get out of the whole this call here today?
Well, I felt that I was doing an okay job getting tickets to the event, but I know that I need to start hiring out for more of these jobs so I can work on getting more events to, like more activities to the event. And since I have a basic understanding of marketing and everything else, I just kind of was fishing around to see what's out there, see who could, help me out and keep the train rolling.
Okay. Well, what are you currently doing to get customers, Chris?
Currently, I am doing Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, and we have a Facebook page with over 1,500 people on it that we get some pretty good engagement with.
Okay. What else are you doing?
That's all we're doing at this point.
So you have some social media going.
Hmm.
Is that primarily how you're selling tickets via social media?
Yep, everything through Facebook and Instagram ads is how we're getting ticket sales.
Okay. Out of those, which one are you doing the best with?
It all depends on the ad. Sometimes it's Facebook, and other times it's Instagram. That's why we test out just the different games and on both platforms to see what they hook with. Because sometimes an ad might respond more on Instagram, and then I just let it roll on Instagram versus Facebook.
So if you had to say which one was doing better, if you just had to put all your chips in on one, which one would you go with?
Overall, Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. Okay. Um, what are some of the different things that you tried in the past, Chris?
I have tried just those, honestly. I've been wanting to do YouTube because I think that it's a good platform. I think that now that we have a lot of content for the event videos and photos, that we could actually get some good responses out of it. But right now, I just stick with what I know. It's Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Okay. So that's well, you've been doing this for what, like 2 or 3 years?
We're at 5 years, four
Wow.
years in person, and 1 year digitally.
So 4 or 5 years you've been doing the event, and one of the years was digitally, and you you've been sticking with Facebook and Instagram for the most part, and that's been working for you from the beginning all the way to the present.
Yep,
Correct.
that's my comfort zone.
Okay. Okay. Well, what's been your top two challenges when it comes to scaling your business? Um, which everybody, I'm sure that's why you're doing this because you want it to be. It's already one of the largest festivals on the East Coast, but I'm sure you want to scale it to the next level. What's been your challenges? Two of your challenges.
My main challenge is that I'm doing too much of the work working in the business instead of working on the business, and that's why I'm trying to find more people to delegate out certain tasks. I understand marketing pretty well, and I would like to get a marketer that could help me take it to the next level. Obviously, it's not what I do all the time. Figure somebody that does it all the time would be a lot better than me, and since I have some knowledge, I could fact check.
Okay. Okay. What's your annual revenue goal for this year, Chris?
My annual revenue goal, I would like to make at least 25,000 out of the event profit.
Is that a gross number, net number?
That'd be net, not gross.
Okay. Why that number?
I figured that number because each year the event costs about 15,000 to 10,000, and I would like to almost double what our profits were last year because we're almost at the breaking point with the event where after 1,000 people it just starts to exponentially shoot, and I want to have the money ready to scale the event. So once we get to 1,000 people, we are able to scale the event, and the event's just going to exponentially scale. We're going to have a lot more money coming in, and I just want to have something in reserve to get there. So I'd like to, while the event's still small, I'd like to make it as profitable as it can. So while it scales, we have a good system in place.
Okay, Chris. Well, out of the besides the strategy I'm going to show you today, what other strategies do you have in mind to get there, to get to that number?
Something other than Facebook and Instagram that's worked out really well for us is actually going into some of the Facebook groups themselves. And we have some of the people that we know that are in these communities actually post on our behalf and just interact and be almost like influencers in the communities.
Okay, okay. Um, Based on the research of your company, I looked at your website and I checked out a few things. And excuse me for keep looking off to the side. I have my notes over here, and I'm taking notes as on my tablet as we're talking.
Oh, good.
Um, um, Based on the research of the company and what you are sharing with me so far, do you mind if I make a few recommendations?
Yeah, you can. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Of course, you should use social media advertisement. You know what I mean? I'm all for that. And that's what seems like what you're already doing, and what you need to do is probably tweak or refine what you're doing, and maybe the type of ads that you're running. So, do you mind if I ask you a few more questions to make sure I can home in on that and help you do better with your social media advertisement, Chris?
This can
If you know, what is the primary gender that you're focusing on?
be males.
Males? Okay, hold on there, Chris. Let me see if it's possible here. I want to share the screen here for a minute.
All right.
I have some computer technical difficulties here coming in, and I was trying to get this back up and going before we got this far. And of course, you know it's going to wait till the time we have a meeting and start acting up.
That's always how it works.
I always tell people even if you're a solopreneur and you're in business on your own, you still have two partners. That's Uncle Sam and Murphy's Law. Yeah, so whatever's going to happen is going to happen all the time. Let me see here, there, and get here to. Because I'm going to see if I can share my screen with you right here. I don't know how this is going to work. Right here. Okay. Are you
There
able to
you
see
go. I
that?
can see it now.
You can? Okay. Now, this is a demo that I'm setting up right here, Chris, to show you, give you an idea of how we set things up. So you say you're primarily it's mid.
Yes.
And keep in mind, Chris, what I'm doing is I'm helping you create an avatar, and this doesn't mean that you're limited to just that. You can create several different avatars. This is just to give us a starting point of who we're going to target for your event.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think that their let's go here and say their age group, Chris?
The age group is around 20 to 35.
Okay, 20 to 35. Wow, Chris. If an old man like me wanted to come to your event, could I come in? Are you going to target me at all?
Yeah, you can, but that's usually the group that we have that is more receptive to coming to the event.
Okay, so between 20 and 35. And Chris, what would you say? Let me see here. This is want to narrow that down. What area are you located in, Chris?
This would be the DMV area, the Virginia, DC, and Maryland area.
So we can narrow that down to um, Virginia Beach. Is that cool to say Virginia Beach? What other ones is in there? Norfolk.
Yeah.
What other areas do you have around there? Let me narrow down that.
We target the DMV area, so we target all of Virginia, all of DC, and the southern portion of Maryland.
So, about how far is Maryland? Would you say from Virginia Beach, and what does cover Virginia
It's
Beach in a wider
about
radius?
a 4 hour drive, give or take, which is almost 300 miles. It's under 300 miles. So even the northern part of North Carolina also is targetable. But we seem to get more people from Maryland than North Carolina.
Okay, so the max it just goes like a 50-mile radius. So I'll put the Richmond area in there also.
Yeah, you could put Richmond, DC, and Baltimore.
And what I'll do is I'll just increase the radius on there for what we're trying to reach here. Okay, at the same time, but I would just go ahead and I would keep narrowing down the target. Now, actually, if I was running this out, I'd probably start with Virginia Beach and I would shrink down that radius and I would target just Virginia Beach and I would do Norfolk, then I would do Chesapeake. You understand where I'm going with that, Chris?
Yep.
Now, let's get into some of the demographics here. As far as education, Chris, what level do you think
Some
most
college.
some college? Okay. For this is the male group between 20 and 35 in this area. On average, you say they do have some college, correct?
Yep.
Okay, let's go back and see what else we can figure out about these people. Um, Relationship status.
Single.
You said that kind of fast, like you really
I know my target
you
audience.
know your target audience. Okay, that's a good thing. Um, what about like industries do they work in? Like what type of work would you say they do?
It would be mostly, so a lot of them wouldn't have work because of college, but if they do, it's something that is almost like a service related job, like one of the entry level jobs, nothing that is too out there.
Okay, so like food and restaurant.
Yeah, that'd
Okay.
be fair enough.
Okay. Now we would keep working together. We would keep narrowing that down, and as you can see, Chris, let me see. I would start off because you said you do Instagram and Facebook, correct?
Yeah, so I will split test an ad on Instagram and Facebook and see what's getting more traction. So I
Well,
normally will make an ad that's only on Facebook, make an ad that's only on Instagram. They're identical, but they have two separate links so I can track what's coming in.
okay, Chris, you would still be able to track those ads if you run the Facebook and Instagram. You wouldn't have to separate them out like that. But I see what you're doing. I sometimes I prefer to do it that way myself. So you like to run on the Instagram news feed as well as the Instagram feed, correct?
Yeah, the Facebook news mobile feed and the Instagram feed.
So what I would do for you, Chris, is I would go ahead and I would create you a Facebook ad and run on there. What about video? Do you use video?
Yes, I do.
Do you already have content that you would use?
Yes, I do.
would you be willing to give us that content so we can use it?
Of course.
Okay, and the first 12 months that you ran your ad, Chris, do you run it for 12 months, or what time frame do you run your ads for the event?
To see whether they're working or not, or how long do I run them?
How long do you run your ad? Because I know that it's an annual event, so I'm not sure if you start like
So I'll usually start at least 6 months out.
so 6 months out, like every 30 days. What promo have you ran so far that has done the best?
Our best ad so far, that would be any of the ads that generally aren't really talking about the event. So we have one that's arcade nostalgia, where it's just talking about remembering, oh, remember how arcades used to be a thing and they used to be more popular, this and that. It's talking about something that's at the event, but not really mentioning the event. And then people get going, oh, I remember arcades, this and that. I wish I could do it again. And then the thing has at the end, oh, Beast and East has it. And that's probably been our most receptive ad.
So walk me through your sales process a little bit. You'll run an ad that's not really saying, "Hey, buy my stuff" type of ad.
Yeah, just reminding you about the good old times and that sometimes you need a break.
Okay, and is there a call to action on any of your ads?
Yes, there's always a call to action at the end or in the beginning.
Okay, at the end, what type of call to action are you using?
We have them come check out the event. It's come buy a ticket. This is what it
Okay.
is. Come buy a ticket.
Okay, so it's a reminiscent ad that gets them a little nostalgic about gaming, the being together, the nerdcation as you called it, and at the end it comes to hey, you can pre-order your event ticket.
Yep, and the closer it gets to the event, we use scarcity because of how big the room is that we're in. We only have a certain amount of people we're allowed to let in, so we use scarcity with that. And also, we have a tiered badge system where they will get merch and free goodies and stuff, obviously for more money, but that also cuts off months beforehand. And we also have a program where we're the only event where you could sign up and you could be an affiliate for the event. And if you, I think it's 5 people, if you get 5 people to come to the event, it covers the cost of a basic badge.
Okay, hold on a minute, Chris. It sounds like it's getting a little confusing. Let's walk through the process. So you 6 months out before the event, you start running ad campaigns.
Yep.
Which I would probably start doing a month or two after the event. A longer than 6 month period. So they click on your call to action. They go to a landing page where they can buy pre-order their tickets for the event.
Yep.
Okay, and that's when they go to pre-order, you have different levels that they can choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once they select what they want, they order. Are you collecting their email addresses or
Yep.
anything for any type of follow-up? So
And
what
collect.
happens if they go to the page and they look around and they're just kicking tires? They just want to see what's going on right now, or if you're offering anything different this coming event than you did last event.
They get
But
retargeted.
so you do have retargeting ads in place. So do you have anything specifically in place? Because where I see a leak in your sales process is that you don't have anything where you can just gather their email address, even if they didn't make a purchase, like you offer them something, a chance to get a shirt or something, to win something or to enter a contest or something like that.
No, we don't currently have that.
Okay, so that's something I would recommend that you put into your sales process so you can at least have their information, because the money's in the follow up. And you can still follow right now if they come to your page just to see. Because I know when I see there's events that I like to go to, and I'll go to the page just to see, is it going to be something new next year than it was this year? Is it the same old thing over and over again? I may not be quite ready to purchase a ticket yet. So if you offer them something of value to your target audience that they can opt in for, and whether it's a contest or a free merch or whatever the case may be, do you have anything that you could use to give away? Any shirts, badges, stickers?
Maybe the old merch. We usually sell out of all of our merch, so whatever's left over, we usually sell at the event, more expensive than last year, and end up selling it.
So right now, if we wanted to launch an ad today, giving away something, you have nothing to offer today.
We could give away badges. I mean, it's X amount of people, you have a chance to get a free badge by putting in your information.
Okay, nobody knows your event as well as you do. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how valuable is that badge to your target audience?
A lot of people who end up getting, and when we've done free badges in the past, usually have gotten people from areas that we aren't currently in, and that will usually bring in that badge is worth more than what we give it out because somebody's not going to come by themselves. They're going to come with a group, and when
Right.
they come with a group, the badge pays for itself.
Okay, so that's something we can do. We can send them to a landing page that's offering this badge giveaway. We can get them in a follow up system and follow up with a sequence of emails to sell them on the event and try to sell them on some of the different levels of tickets that you're selling for the current event. Out of all other things that you posted on social media, did you have anything that just kind of went viral or that did better than some of the other stuff that you had going on?
A few things we had go viral. The A lot of our skits, the relating to stuff event went viral, and just some of the images that we post have went viral before.
Okay, so well, you can see. Do you understand what I mean by the landing page? We can do a landing page, and we can do the badges, and we can use some of the content that you already have. Just maybe tweak it and put it specifically towards different target audiences. Split test that to grow your list, increase your revenue by follow up. What about any upsells? Do you have anything else that you can sell on the back end?
The merch is the upsells that we have currently.
So you have that in your sales process. When they buy a ticket, they're immediately
Yep,
offered
that's
upsell.
what the tiered badge system is. So it is to let them know about the upsells, and then generally, even with the tiered badge system, it's like a reminder once you get to the event, this stuff is there. So a lot of people will get the merch at the event at a more expensive cost for whatever reason.
Okay, let's say we have everything in place. Everything's firing on all cylinders. Who would you say in your company is the best at closing the sales?
It's still me.
So you're still at the point where you're doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I'm doing most of the heavy lifting.
Okay, okay. So I'm guessing my next question would be, who would you like for me to send the text and the emails to as the leads come in?
That'd be me. I already have whenever badges get sold, it texts me.
Now let me ask you this: if somebody contacts you with a question, or like let's say, I know 1 year you were contacted by Special Olympics where they wanted to know if they can have some of their members come in early. There was a special order. If a lead like that, or because that will be some of the groups and organizations that we're targeting, I would target.
Hmm.
Um, can you get back with them within 15 minutes of that lead coming in or faster?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You sound pretty confident on that. Okay. So just to recap and go over everything, you want me to create an app for you based on the various avatars that you come up with and that you share with me, and we'll put together. We'll target ads towards those different avatars. First of all, layering a giveaway to grow your list. Another ad that we're going to split test multiple ads would be direct to sales to the landing page. Upsells with your various merches, as you call it, like your badges, t-shirts, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
We're also collecting um, emails on that. So those that didn't buy merch of that list, of that follow-up system, we will continue to follow up with them, trying to sell merchandise as it came closer to there and offering them tickets and stuff to sell. You know, like for instance, you had an affiliate program, so that would be a whole different ad that you can make money going to the bite event.
Yep.
So there's three different landing pages we can create for you, multiple ads for each of the landing pages, split test all the way until we get there. To put a follow up system in place for you, and I think that that's what I would like to start off with. Is we charge it would be 2,000 to put the system in place, or $1,000 of that to go towards your advertising budget to get the ball rolling for you. So does that sound like something you would like to do, Chris?
Yeah, I think that's something I could do.
But we can get that started right away. I'm going to send over a link to you to get you started on that. Just click on that link, and if you don't mind, I'll just our technology is anything that could go wrong sometimes usually go wrong. So if you don't mind, I would like to send that link over to you now and ensure that you get it, and we can get the ball rolling right now.
It works with me.
All right, Chris. It's been great talking to you. We're going to suppose that the link already went over to you, and you already got it, and you already sent over your first $2,000 on the subscription base, which will come out on this day every month.
Sounds good.
All right, Chris. It was great talking to you. Thanks for
Take
the invite.
care.